The red god carried Kiara through the forest, past the misted river, until the mountain rose before them like the wall of some ancient world. He did not speak. He did not glance at her again. When he reached the mouth of the cavern hollowed into stone, he set her down gently. Then he retreated to the shadows of the cave entrance. Kiara just stood there. The cave was vast, lit faintly by the moon slipping through an opening high above. Bones lay along one side, pale reminders of the sacrifices that had come before her. She saw them, and something in her tightened, but still she did not scream. When dawn came, he left the cave without a word. Kiara thought that was the end, that he would return to finish what he had always done. But he came back before nightfall, carrying fruit gathered from somewhere beyond the mountain's ridge. He placed them near her and retreated again to the cave's entrance, sitting there like a silent guard. Days passed. He did not touch her. He did not harm her. He watched her, yes, but not as a predator watches prey. There was something restrained in his stillness, something almost human behind the monstrous gold of his eyes. On the third night, Kiara finally asked, "Why am I still alive?" The red god did not answer at first. When he finally spoke, his voice sounded like a low growl, carrying a weight that pressed against the walls.
I was not always this way.
The cave seemed to hold its breath as he told her of the sky, of a time before blood and bone. He had once walked among clouds of gold and light in the company of a presence vast beyond imagining. He had known paradise, where joy was complete, but that was until he fell in love with the humans.
Before we continue, let me know in the comments where you are watching from and hit the like button if you are enjoying this story.
That was my only sin.
That was my only sin, he said. To mingle with humans, to favor them, to love them. The heavens would not allow it. The high god cast me down, stripped my beauty, twisted my form, stained my flesh crimson, and said I would remain a terror to all who walked the earth, alone, until one unmoved by fear should love me. And no one ever could, he added, his golden eyes lowering to the floor. I was cursed to hunger, to rage, to endure eternity alone. I became a terror to humans. I became the red god. Kiara studied him in the dim light, no longer seeing a monster. Finally, she asked softly,
"What is your name?"
He hesitated, as though it had not been spoken in centuries, as though saying it might undo him entirely. Azael, he said.
My name is Azael.
What happens next? Stay tuned for episode 3.